Hello guys and welcome to the 4th episode of the Portfolio website playlist. Today we're going to be working on the contact page, so let's jump right in. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go into our JavaScript and we're going to start creating our send function, which is the function that runs when you click send. So let's go in here and create that function. And one thing to note is that I went ahead and I put in jQuery for this, because the easiest way to do or to send data to PHP, at least in my opinion, is with jQuery like this. So this is going to send it to mail.php. And I have a full tutorial on this if you want to go check that out if this is too confusing for you. But otherwise we're going to continue on with what we're doing here. So this is going to be from, this is going to be the subject, and I'm just making it nice and short for us. This is going to be the message, and this is the function that runs when it's done. Okay, let's go ahead and put a semicolon there. Let's close out of that. Okay, and we want data. Right. If data is true, then we're going to want to say, yay, email was sent. Then we're going to say, this is going to be a function that we're going to make in a second. This is going to pop up, this is going to show our error message that we created last episode. So we wanted to say email sent. We'll also pass another parameter, and it's just going to be set to true, and that's going to make the color green so that it doesn't look like an error. This is going to be the else. This is going to be something went wrong. Alright. Now let's go ahead and start creating all of our other stuff that detects errors. So first of all, we want to actually get each single thing. So we're going to want to put value in here. Okay, now we want to get each input, and then we can use this to send it. So this is going to be F. Alright, so we're grabbing that variable. This is called, let me go ahead and check, because I already forgot. This is from. Oops. Okay. And then we're just going to copy this and we're going to paste it 2 more times. Oops. Oh well. This is going to be S, and this is going to be M. So this is MSG, and this is subject. Okay, now that we have all those, we can start checking things like if the email is valid. So to do this, we're going to want to go ahead and grab some rejects. Okay, let's paste in our rejects. This basically says if there's text, then an @ symbol, then text, and then a dot, and then text. So this is the format for an email. We actually want to change this to F. This is going to basically say if our email is formatted like an email. So what we want to do down here is we want to say if you are not valid, then what we're going to want to do is run error. We're going to say enter a valid email. This is a good way to make a fully functional error system to let your user know what they're doing wrong. Then we also want to say if f.value, let's do equals, actually we can just use jQuery. f.value.trim I am. And actually this is completely wrong. Hang on. I knew I was doing it right the first time. We want to put f value in here, and we want to do $. Does not, or if it does equal, if it's empty. Okay, this gets rid of all of the white space. This just basically says if you don't put anything in, and I mean it makes sure that you can't just type in spaces. If you do that, then it's gonna say enter your email. And then here we're going to copy this actually. This is going to be, one of these is for the subject and the other one is going to be for the message. And this is going to be enter your message. This is going to be enter the subject. Okay, this looks good for now. Then we're going to say else. So if none of that happened, we're going to go ahead and run our post. Let me just tab everything out here. Alright, then let's go ahead and also go in here and put in our variable so that our error function knows which input to mess with. This is going to be F, change this to S, and M, and this is also F. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our error function really quick. This is going to be the message, and this is going to be the object, or the HTML object. So what we're going to want to do first is we're going to want to set the object, we're going to want to set their border equal to 1 pixel solid red. That way it's obvious which input has the problem. Then we're going to want to go ahead and grab our error element, and I think that's just error, right? Let's go ahead and double check. Yep, error. Okay, then we're going to want to set this style.display equal to block, and then we're going to want to set its inner HTML equal to the message. Then we're going to want to go ahead and create a timeout so that all this stuff goes away after about 5 seconds. So you don't want it to stay there forever. So let's actually do 4 seconds. Then what we want to do is copy all this. We don't actually need this. We should want to change this to none. And then let's go ahead and go to the CSS and grab our input border, our default border color. I think I passed it. Yep. Alright, here we go. This is our border. Copy that and put it in here. Now we have our error functions. Let's go ahead and jump into our PHP. Create a new file. Call it mail.php. And let's start making this really fast. Remember, again, if you need more help with this, go ahead and check out my other tutorial on it. Man. Okay, so we're going to want to grab all of our variables first. It's getting posted, so we're going to use post. We're going to copy this and change it up a little bit. This is going to be S, and this is going to be M. And then we want to do if mail, if the mail function works, echo true. Oops, in text. Otherwise, echo false. Okay, then what we want to go ahead and do here is put in all of our information. We want it to send to your email. And later on we'll have this in the config.php where you can change this really easily, but for now it's just going to be that. This is the subject, this is the message, and this is the headers, which is just going to be from, and then we're going to put in who it's from. Alright, so this is our mail function. Everything should work now, except I am on a local host, so the actual mail part isn't going to work, but now it's going to give us errors when we don't put stuff in. And it's going to say not valid. And then when you put in a valid email, which this is technically valid, it's going to try to send it, but it's not going to work because, again, I'm on a local host, but I also think that there's an error. Okay. Style of undefined on line 31. Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay. Oh, right. We don't want this to be anything, and that'll be true. Green. Then we'll go down here and say if green, object.style.border, no, color equals lime, which is green. Otherwise, let's go ahead and set it to red, like it normally is. This way it'll go green, and then down here it's just saying this, so we'll just set it to undefined also. And then we'll say if object does not equal undefined. And this should clear up all of our little errors with that. Let's go ahead and try it out now. a@a.com, subject message, then let's send, and it should give us another error. Okay, we also want to not do this. Gosh darn it. Let's think of yeah, let's do this. All of this inside of that. Okay, here we go. Just tab all this out. And let's just clean this up a little bit. There we go. Let's go ahead, check it out now. And hopefully oh, dang, already messed it up. Line 35. Oops. Jeez. Okay. Still an error on line 42. Where's line 42? Right here. What is that? Yeah. Okay. My bad. And init is not defined. I accidentally. Let me just get rid of that. Okay. That's for later. Right. And now you can see it'll say something went wrong because I'm on a local host. Alright. One more little quick thing that I want to fix up here is our logo. I wanted to do one little thing to our logo. I wanted to set a filter, or actually let's do opacity. And I wanted to set this to 0.8 so that is a little see-through and it kind of fits with the background. I think that's a really cool effect. And I still need to do something with this text because it's really hard to see when it's up here. So we will work on that in a second. Actually, if we want to do it now, I think we can do this. Let's go ahead over to our nav. Let me find it first. I see. Just do this. Okay, I think I can set z index to -1. And I don't know if this will mess it up. No, it didn't work. Okay. Well, that'll be for another episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode, and I will see you on the next episode, which should be out soon. I'll be posting videos 3 days a week, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, so stay tuned. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye, everyone.